Hi, everyone. Happy Friday, or whenever you're watching this. We're going to get started lying down as usual. So, if you want to get comfortable, and please use any yoga props or pillows, blankets to make you feel extra supported. And if you want to put on your playlist or a playlist, or if you want to practice in silence, that's great too. So, we'll get started. So just making your way onto your support. Maybe you're just lying flat on the mat, and that's great in its own right. Palms facing up. And let's start to connect with our breath. Long, smooth, deep inhale through the nose. Exhaling it out through the mouth. Nice and slow. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling it out. Inhaling slowly. And exhale. Keep that going on your own as you start to soften the body, relaxing the toes, the feet, the heaviness of your legs dropping onto the mat or onto a support. Starting to bring some softening into the belly. Inhaling and exhaling as it expands and contracts. Drawing that breath up into the ribs, into the solar plexus. Starting to lift the breath up into your heart center. Connecting to it in that space as it stretches out over the chest, underneath the collarbones. It's working its way up into the throat, neck and the shoulders. Starting to breathe up into the third eye, behind the eyes, in between the eyebrows. All the way up to the crown and beyond. Send that breath beyond the physical crown of your head. Taking the last few moments here to really sweep the breath from the soles of your feet and up to your crown. And then we're going to start to bring some soft movements into the fingers, the toes, the ankles, the wrists. Maybe start to stretch out, overhead or to the side, reach through the whole body. Open up the arms nice and wide to a T and really stretch through the palms and through the fingertips. Breathe into your heart, your ribs, your lungs, your kidneys. And then wrap your arms around yourself in a hug and just hold yourself. Maybe give yourself a little blessing here. And then releasing those arms one more time, reaching overhead. And then exhale the arms by your side. You're going to slowly roll the head side to side. And then bring the head back to center. We're going to bring our fingertips to our head, our forehead, your crown, wherever, and just start to give yourself a little massage, maybe even the base of your head and neck. Nice long breaths, maybe a deep exhale out as you open the mouth, releasing that tension. And then from here, just releasing your arms by your side. Take a long breath in. And exhale. If you have anything underneath you, you can start to move it out of the way. We're going to come onto our backs, lying down completely, knees into the chest. So start to connect with that sacral or back area and the outer hips and maybe the inner hips. If you open up the knees, and we're just rocking and rolling. So we're going to open up the knees. We're going to bring our hands to the inner knee creases, the inner legs. And you're going to stretch one leg out to the side, flexing that foot, and side to side. Flexing the foot as you reach the leg out. Just a few more breaths here. And then we're going to bring those heels and knees back in and just hold on to the shins or your knees We're just gonna round up into a little ball. Just give yourself some love, curl into yourself. And then we're gonna bring the head down onto the mat. And once again, just roll the head from side to side, bringing the cheek maybe even further to the mat for that neck stretch. And it just feels good for that pressure in the base of your head, I think. All right, coming back to center, right ankle on top of the left thigh, flex that right foot, start to draw the left knee towards you. So outer hip stretch, figure 4. And then switching, left ankle on top, press that left knee away from you. This stretch is always very different when it's the first thing that we do in the beginning of practice. We're usually much tighter than later on. So just noticing, not being judgmental about it. Release that left leg. Start to shimmy your hands underneath your outer hips and then reach the legs up. Go ahead and roll through your ankles, point and flex the feet. Good. So with the hands underneath our outer hips, supporting the lower back, we're just going to extend one leg down towards the mat where it just hovers. And then we're going to switch very slowly, breathing. So they're kind of scissoring side by side. So if you can direct the length of the legs even further than the sole of your foot. So you're really stretching those legs as long as possible. Even if you're maybe not reaching as far, the legs are long. And you're breathing maybe a nice slow inhale as we do one side and exhale opposite side. Good. Just a few more here. You might start to feel a little bit of trembling. That's good. That means it's working, it's strengthening, challenging those muscles. Good. Okay. So then bring both feet up to the ceiling. Just take a moment, inhale. Reach the arms up towards the toes. And just tuck your chin into your chest, start to feel it in the upper back and the neck, and then just start to reach up as you gaze towards the belly, then slowly lower down, upper back, neck, head, and then bring the thumbs over the head, tap the ground, and then reach back up, chin to chest, rolling up, gaze at your navel, slowly rolling down, reaching over the head. Good. Let's do a few of these. Very slow, very mindful in your movements. Deep breathing. There is no rushing here. Nice. You got it. Giving our core some love this morning. Okay, as we come down with the arms overhead, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to bring your feet to the mat. You're going to open up your feet so the feet are parallel and your toes are spreading so your feet are nice and sturdy on the mat. You're going to reach the arms forward. You're going to lift the head. You're going to lift up as much as you can And then slowly roll down, arms overhead. So it doesn't have to be all the way up. We're reaching forward and up, and then slowly down. And just continue a few more breathing. We're not really using momentum here to pull ourselves up. We're being very controlled, so we're not coming up quite so high. Nice, almost there. Good. All right, the next time you come down, reach overhead, stretch the feet long in front of you, maybe clasp your fingers or take a hold of a wrist and just stretch, stretch, stretch the whole body. Inhale, exhale, start to bend your knees, bring your knees into your chest and start to roll back and forth. Give your spine a nice massage. Good. And then we're gonna come up, you're gonna hold behind the knees, you're gonna take the shins parallel to the ceiling, reach the arms forward, lift the heart, soften your face. Good. Soft eyes, soft face, breathing, breathing, breathing. And then bring your feet down to the mat. I'll turn your way, but you don't need to turn. Bring the soles of the feet together. And then we're just gonna circle all the way around. Let the head rock. Let there be some breath in the pelvis. Moving that stretch into your side body and the lower back. Couple more breaths here. And then we're going to slowly rise up to center, just coming into a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you, to close our eyes and drop in for a moment or two. If you want, hands on the lap or one hand on the belly, one hand on your heart. Giving your mind more and more space to drop into the body, into this present moment. Feeling the breath in your palms if they're on your torso. And we'll bring the palms to press. Go ahead and give them a nice rub. Press the palms strongly, thumbs to your heart. Rising up nice and tall, really plug into your sits bones. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. And if you'd like to set an intention for yourself, please do. And chanting Om one time, inhaling. Oh. Bow into your heart, honoring yourself for showing up for your practice. And we're going to release the hands. We're going to circle the head all the way around. Nice and slow. And we'll take the right ear to the right shoulder, releasing your jaw. If you'd like, right hand over to the opposite ear. We'll inhale. We're going to take this top hand and bring it to the base of the head and just guide the chin down a little bit more towards the heart and the collarbone. Keep breathing into that stretch. And then releasing your hand, chin towards your chest. Just let yourself roll forward. Breathe into your back. And then rolling that left ear to the left shoulder. Pausing and breathing, lifting tall. Shoulders are heavy and even. And then that left hand over to the opposite ear. Optional. Take a breath. And then as you release the hand, chin towards your chest. And that hand moves towards the base of the head. And releasing the hand, chin towards your chest, again, rounding forward. Maybe rocking the head if that feels good. And then chin towards your chest. Let's clasp the hands behind the back. Reach your knuckles down towards the mat. Lift the heart, open your throat. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Arms lifted. And again, inhale it up. Exhale, chin to chest. A couple more. And then head back to center. Arms lifting up on the inhale. Turning towards your right for a twist. Inhale tall. Exhale, gently turn. Keep that going. Inhale and exhale. Maybe right here to right shoulder. And chin towards your chest. Lifting the head, turning forward, rise up. Inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, tall. Exhale, turn. Left ear, left shoulder. And chin towards your chest. Lifting the head, turning forward, arms reaching up, hands behind the head. Lift or reach to one side, stretch, and then forward, circling all the way around. Open heart as you lift up. One more, all the way around. And then we're going to open up the heart, lift up, inhale, stretch the arms up, reach them behind you, clasp the hands again. Knuckles reaching down, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, this time we're melting forward with the arms coming in. Slowly rising up, release the hands. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together with a long diamond in between the legs. Reaching up on the inhale. Exhale, just melting forward into the hips. And if you feel like you need to rock a little bit to come down, go for it. And then we'll walk it over to one side. And then through center and opposite. And then centering and lowering down. Take the last couple breaths. And then slowly rolling all the way up, lifting tall. So you want to be facing the long way of your mat. You may already be there. So we're going to have knees bent, soles of the feet parallel again, toes forward. We're going to bring the palms together and you're going to tuck the chin to the chest and you're going to round and you're going to hold. And then we're going to rise up and we're going to open up the arms into like a cactus shape, elephant, and lift the chest. Inhale. And then exhale, palms press, curl in, and lift up, open heart. And keep on going. You should hear your breath. You're rolling on those sits bones, especially as you come up, probably feel them. It's okay if your knees open a little bit too as you come up to give you more space to be upright. You got it. Almost there. A few more breaths. All right, as you come back and press the palms, just bring the hands to one side and then the other. One side and then the other. Breathing, kind of isolating this core work, the side body. Keep breathing, you got it. Almost there. Good. Now come back to center, release the hands, rise up, Bring your hands behind you, fingers forward. Spread your fingers. Bring your heels closer. Root into your feet. We're going to rise up from the belly, from the heart. Keep pressing into your feet to lift. And then we're going to slowly lower down. You're going to cross your feet and your shins, coming forward onto all fours and right into cat and cow. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale to round. Keep that going. Inhale, soft face. Exhale to round. And then we're going to circle the head and the hips. So just bending your elbows and let yourself go from side to side. And then you're going to round in enough to tuck the toes, moving it back to downward dog, pedaling through the feet. And then just feeling into the shape, either with knees slightly bent or legs straight. Keep reaching the shoulders wide across so they're moving away from the ears, coming forward to plank, breathing, pull the heels back. Just pausing here. Press the earth away from you, gazing over the top of the mat. Nice long breath. Good. Slowly lowering to the belly. Top to the feet press. Inhale to lift the heart. And exhale, releasing down. We're going to pause here. You're going to tuck the chin, forehead to the mat. Just let the forehead get a nice rest and pressure release. And then we're going to press into the palms and draw the shoulders up and back as we lift the heart. Again, inhale. Exhale slowly down so you really feel that in your arms. Forehead to the mat. Relax. Relax the lower back. Rising up. Inhale. Soft eyes. Exhale to release down. One more here. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. Push up onto the knees. And you're going to circle the hips all the way around. Forward, side to side, back. All right, drawing the hips back. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Press them back. Beginning to walk the hands back towards your toes. Really pull some weight through the soles of your feet. Legs straight or knees bent. Let yourself hang. I recommend knees bent. Head releasing completely. If you'd like, take a hold of opposite elbows, nodding the head yes and no. And then swaying from side to side.
And then releasing your hands. If you'd like, clasping the hands behind the back, reaching the knuckles up and over. And then arms releasing down, bending your knees very slowly. Roll up, take your time. Your head arrives last. Come up to stand. Shoulders down the back when you arrive. If you'd like, you can bring your hands onto the belly and the heart, or you decide what works for you. Ground into your feet. Start to feel the energy lift your whole posture up, 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 up. Energies of the shins are lifting, the kneecaps, the thighs, pelvis is nice and broad, very stable. Belly, heart is opening, shoulders over hips, crown lifting. Take a couple breaths here, fill your body with breath. And then we're going to bring the palms to press. Go ahead and reach the arms up, palms facing, maybe take a little back bend. Arms wide, folding down, melting towards your toes. Tapping your shins, long spine. Inhale. Exhale to release. Bending your knees, rolling up. Arms reaching up. And just go at your own pace. All right. So just take one more cycle. And then the next time you come down to the mat, pausing. We're going to start to walk back to downward dog. Spreading through the hands and the shoulders, you'll start to feel the legs getting a little bit warmer. Forward to plank. Here is your spreading the hands. We're just going to rock forward and back in plank. You're not going very far. You're just leaning towards the top of the mat, and then the heels pull you back. Your core is nice and strong. Good. And then we're going to lower to the belly, tops of the feet pressed. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, pushing up to downward dog. We'll inhale. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to the long spine. Exhale to fold. Bending your knees and rolling up. Shoulders down and back. From here, hands on the hips. Stepping your left foot back to a lunge. So right knee is bending over the right ankle. Heart is lifting. We're going to bring the arms into a cactus shape. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, curl into your thigh. And then inhale, opening. Exhale, forearms come together towards the thigh. Good, just a couple more. Inhale, opening. Exhale. And last one. And curling in. Now from here, just bring the arms into a cactus and start to bend that left knee and just really tuck your tailbone in so you feel the stretch all the way up that quad. Good. Really hugging tailbone in, pelvis is facing forward. Now bring the hands to the hips,
Extend that left knee, spin that left heel down, warrior two, reaching out. Good, coming back to reverse. And then forward, side angle onto the elbow. Reach the left arm up, pull yourself up, and then reach over the cheek. Slowly rising up, straightening that front leg, strong arms. Inhale, exhale it back. Rising up, inhale, spacing that right hip, slow extension forward, moving towards Trikonasana. Without much weight in that right hand, keep pulling yourself up. Core is strong here, holding everything together. Then we're slowly rising up. Inhale, exhale, bend. Coming back to reverse. Lifting up, cycling the hands down to the inside of the right foot. Lift that left heel. Take the left knee down. Walk the right foot out. Breathe as you let the hips come forward. Soft face. And then we're going to hinge back. Begin to lengthen that right leg, flexing the foot, and then just letting yourself melt into the stretch. Then we're going to start to lean forward into that bent knee, moving into pigeon. The right foot is crossing over, squaring off the hips, the chest, the heart, gaze forward. Inhale, exhale, melting. And then we're going to slowly walk the hands in. You're going to tuck the left toes under. Either all fours or downward dog, or you can extend this right leg up to the sky, bending the right knee, rolling the ankle. And then meet in downward dog. If you're not there already, stretching gently through the body. We'll come forward to plank, breathing. Here we're going to make little circles, if it feels okay for you, little circles with the weight shifting. Just very subtle. Core strong. Good. All right, lower into the belly.
Top to the feet press. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, back to downward dog. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, step the feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale to fold. Let yourself hang. This is your reset. Bending your knees very slowly, rolling up. Shoulders down the back. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Grounding through your feet. Coming back into your center. And then from here, we're going to bring the hands to the hips, stepping the right leg back, left knee is forward. We're going to bring the arms up into that cactus goddess shape. Inhale, chest lifted and wide. Exhale, forearms together towards the left thigh. And here we go. Opening up and rounding. Good. Few more breaths. Deepen the breath as you feel the challenge. All right. Let's rise up. Take a beat there. Bring the hands to the hips. So ground into your feet. We're going to slowly bend that right knee. You're going to pull your seat in, lift the belly, lift the chest. Feel that stretch. Move up your quad. I know there's lots of stuff, work happening in that left side. Breathe in. And then we're going to extend that right leg, spin the right heel down. Warrior two, stretching it out. Arrange your feet properly, and then coming back to reverse. Lifting up, left elbow to left thigh. Reach the right arm up, and then over. And then pull yourself back up, straightening that left leg. Inhale, exhale it back. And lifting up, spacing that left hip. Start to reach it forward and down. Core control to rise up to that right hand. And then slowly rising up, inhale. Exhale, bend into the left knee, come back to reverse. Cycle the hands out to the inside of the foot. Lift that right heel. Bring the right knee down. Walk the left foot out as wide as you want. Gaze ahead and breathe. Walk the hands back. Flex that left foot. Drop into the hamstring. Bend into the knee. Walk the left foot over. Or pigeon. Lifting the chest. Inhale. And exhale slowly down. And then we're going to slowly rise up. Your choice, sending the left leg up to down dog split or right back to downward dog. And we'll meet in downward dog, parallel your feet, spreading your hands, shoulders open. So now both sides of the body are evenly warmed up. You can go ahead and really reach through that shape. And then forward to plank, breathing here. It's gonna be our last time here, so we're gonna power up just a little bit. Lifting one leg and then the other. And if you wanna take your knees down, that's fine too. Lifting one leg and then the other, breathing. Doing great, almost there. Good. Okay, feet down, lowering to the belly. Relief, tops of the feet press. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, pushing up onto the knees and into child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Send your seat down. Then we're going to slowly just lift the hips up a little bit so that we can slide the left arm underneath the right and come onto the right, left side of the head and really breathe here. I always love this one. Just really gets in there. All right, you're going to slowly start to rewind, just both hands pressing into the mat, and then just sliding right arm underneath left, coming on right shoulder, right side of the head. And then slowly rising up back to all fours. Once again, we're just going to circle the head and the hips like we did. Here, just tuck your toes, come onto your fingertips, round your back, tuck your chin to your chest, and pull back to your heels. You're so rounded. Spreading into your spine and all the way across as much as you can. Okay, release. Come back to your seat. So you're gonna lie down eventually. Just need a drink of water for a minute. All right, so we are gonna come and lie down. And you're gonna bring your heels up towards your seat. We're gonna do some bridges with some movement. So arms by your side, palms down, feet are parallel. We're gonna slowly lift up from the pelvis and the belly up towards the ceiling. And then you're gonna slowly lower down from the top of the spine, rippling down to the bottom. And we're gonna continue rising up and down. Keep going. We're just gonna lift up one more time. And you're gonna shimmy your shoulders underneath you. And you could flip your palms up and set your fingertips underneath your heels, or you could clasp your fingers and just breathe here for a few more breaths. And then releasing, lowering down. Set your feet as wide as the mat and draw your knees in towards one another. Hands can be on the body or by your side. Good. Now we're going to bring the knees in back towards the chest and roll around. And then you're going to bring your feet back up on the ceiling. And you may just want to hang out here, which is restorative in its own right. Or we're going to see about bringing the legs and the toes over the head into Vinyasa, cow pose. And maybe palms to the lower back. And just, feel into it for yourself. Neck is long, the head does not move. Just a couple more breaths here. And then we're going to very slowly start to release. See if you can move as slow as possible with the legs extended. As the legs start to come down towards the mat, you can place your hands underneath your outer hips again for more support. They're just going to slowly, slowly, slowly come down. And when the heels touch the mat, reach the arms overhead, take a long stretch in. And exhale, bring the right knee into the chest, give it a hug. Send the right knee over to the left for a twist. Reach the right arm out. Gaze to the right. And then back to center. Hug the right knee in. And right leg down, left knee up. Send left knee over to the right. Left arm reaching out. Coming back to center, hugging that left knee in. And then just releasing completely down onto the mat, surrendering all your efforts. Beginning to deepen your breath. Bringing some soft movement into your fingers, your toes, your jaw. Stretching out in a way that feels good to you. And then just slowly rolling onto your side, pausing for a moment or two. Pressing into your hands and rolling up to your seat. Checking in to see if you want your hands on your lap or on your torso, belly and heart, or two hands in one place. Taking some long, deep breaths, eyes still relaxed. Coming back to your intention that you may have set earlier in the class. We'll bring the palms to press. Go ahead and give a nice strong breath. And press the palms together, thumbs to your heart, rising up, really feeling into your energetic field, your energetic body, and how your practice really shifts that so much. Allow it to imprint you so you can carry it with you for as long as possible. And bowing to your heart, honoring yourself for all that you are, not needing to do any more in this moment. Namaste, Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day or evening whenever you're watching this. And hope to see you very soon. Thank you. Thank you.